All right, good morning, everyone. Uh, Here we go. So, good morning. Today is January 8th, 2026. I have been gone the past 2 days, as you guys probably know, because I wasn't live. Well, not gone, but I just didn't go live. I should have gone live, but you know what? It's whatever. One day at a time. We're going to be taking a look at price action, looking at the charts, seeing what kinds of trades we can take. So, hopefully, y'all enjoy. And let's jump right into it. So, opening up TradingView. So right now, if I just go top down, um, I guess there's a couple things I'm thinking. Yeah, let's just go top down. So I'm just kind of going off of vibes here, but it's looking like to me like this is a so it's like looking like a BPR and then a pushback down into it, maybe utilizing this order block here, and then we might continue higher off of this. Now you could argue, oh, it's a daily pin bar, but I think it's more likely here that this is actually a daily gap here. So here's a 3 day gap. So 3 day gap and this daily gap. So like that. 3 day gap, daily gap. And then the 6 hour is kind of what gives it away for me. We have a 6 hour S&T. We have this daily gap here, and we have a low time from SMT, and we have a CRT from this low to probably here. So I'm thinking possibly bullish, honestly. That's just what I'm thinking here. I just really like this candle, this 6 hour candle. And the 4 hour looks nice as well. So once again, daily FVG. I am still waking up just a little bit, but you know what? It's okay. Do we have any RTH gaps to the upside? It's actually one to the downside. But we have this one right here that's unfilled. So yeah, I'm liking that daily FVG. As I said, we have 6 hour CRT. And I'm not going to be scared to take a trade, guys. I do just want to get the practice in. I do think it's important. So I'm just going to, when I see something, I'm going to execute it. So daily FVG, this could be 1 hour change in state right here. Honestly, you could also mark this out as a 1 hour change in state. And if you do that, then we're already kind of in this buy model here. I kind of like that, honestly. Now this does look kind of bearish here on the low time frame. I mean, 15 bearish SMTs, 15-minute CRT back down. I actually like these bearish SMTs a lot. .15 yeah, there's a 15-minute gap. The only reason I was thinking it could be bullish first is kind of because there is a data high above. That does kind of make me think, and then we have equal highs above as well. So but maybe we'll get some kind of manipulation leg first, which would explain a lot. Once again, we do have these equal highs. Yeah, we might get some kind of retracement off of this. Like, could be looking at, I'm going to get rid of the new day opening gaps. And I mean, yeah, this did inverse here. What time frame did this inverse on? Like, down here, right? 1 hour inversed. So in the short term, I kind of see this as a sell model where maybe we come back down, but higher time frame, I think we go up for these equal highs. It's important to note we do have the first one for value from yesterday right here. Like higher time frame draw should be to continue up to these equal highs. My concern is seeing this 30-minute CRT to the downside and saying objectively that looks kind of bearish. So we'll probably need to at least go to this CRT low here. We have so many bearish SMTs too. Dang. Yeah, it's looking like A, accumulation, manipulation, distribution to the downside. So we ended up using the 1 minute changing state here. Now we are forming bullish SMTs though. I think higher time frame will be bullish, but I am thinking CRT to the downside will be bearish. What is this with? ES or YM? Alright. I'm waking up a little bit more, which is nice. All right. So let's get out sure opens. So we have midnight here. I just want to mark this out and then leave it marked out. I don't want too much on my chart. Here's bearish S&P with YM. Yeah, it kind of looks like we're going to have a flow state to the downside here. I think I might try something on the low time frame. Then again, we have a data high above. Here's the thing, right? Higher time frame is bullish, even though there might be bearish S&Ts here. Higher time frame is bullish, in my opinion. Yeah, I should probably stay bullish with that in mind. Look at this. We do have bullish S&Ts here. These will override these bearish S&Ts actually. And with that in mind, we do have Wednesday first presented for value gap. And we have a 5-second change in state down here that was used. These are all things to consider. Yeah, higher time frames likely going to be bullish. We also have that data high as well. Yes, Loki kind of seems just like a giant gap when we got this placement here. So like this, I'm gonna get rid of this here. Like maybe like a 5-minute gap. Nah, I would go like this. 5-minute gap. We're getting bullish SMTs. I'm gonna look for 30-second change in state, and then I'm gonna ride this. So we do have 30-second change in state right here. I'm gonna be thoughtful though. Yeah, I kind of see this as a 5-minute for value gap, 30-second change state to the upside. I'm not gonna force anything though. I think everything is forced right now. Hold up. Like I said, higher time frame, we got the 6-hour CRT, so higher time frame's holding higher power. Kind of think we go higher here. Yeah, man, I should have tried this. I'm not gonna lie. We just got a 15-second change in state off of this. This looks really nice. But I don't know. This is kind of tricky. I don't know. What? Yeah, at this point we're going to continue higher. Yeah, we're just gonna drill up to these equal highs and data high above, in my opinion. Yeah, and you can see magneto effect playing out where we have more recent bullish SMTs than we do these bearish SMTs, and so they're getting overridden. Anyway, I'm not taking this. I'm just tapering it. It's fine because I don't know. I could also see a scenario where we run down to this LRLR, right? But the reason I'm not thinking that is because 6-hour CRT looks really nice. Looks like very, very bullish here. 6-hour, essentially 6-hour pin bar, 1-hour pin bar, not 2-hour pin bar. Now we got this placement. Actually could have had it. This might be an inside bar. Yeah, look at this 15-minute. I would think this is an inside bar. Yeah, because market trades within this bar for like 5 candles, and then we break out of it. We got Asia high above as well. You can kind of see how London did make low of the day. That does make me bullish as well because, London reversal, New York continuation type of thing. And yeah, Asia high above. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. We already have those equal highs, so I'm not gonna go past that. And then once again, this is daily fair value gap. You could make the case that this is Phoenix model to the downside with this rejection block. That doesn't look bad. And all this LRLR below. You could make that case. I'm hesitant to, because I do think that equal highs, Asia highs look really nice. And it just looks like market is pretty much expanding to the upside here. 6 hour did create this CRT looking thing. Even 4 hour looks bullish. 12 hour looks bullish, the way the market kind of respected that. Then again, could be wrong, right? Could definitely be wrong. And the 1 hour dodgy alerted, so. Yeah, so we are getting an inversion here on the low time frame to the upside. Like very low time frame, like 15 second IPG off of the Wednesday first percent for value gap here. Kind of seems like this is a sniper entry right here. Sniper model. So like this. You can see how the 0.705 did hold perfectly. Alright, so we are getting a 15-second change state off this first one flag gap. This seems really nice, so I'm going to go ahead and take this. Okay.
Order filled.
So I'm in this. Stop loss at the low here.
stop field.
Alright, no regrets. That was fine. Yeah, no regrets. That was fine. 15-second change date off the first center for value gap. We retested it. I was bullish on the higher time frame. We had the data high above, equalize above, and it was not really like a full size loss. So it's chilling. It's chilling. Okay, so yeah, I kind of want to make a good decision, make sure I don't do anything stupid. I'm just gonna go on a walk. I know the draw on liquidity is higher. I'm pretty sure. No regrets though. I don't think I did anything wrong. I think that was a fine trade. I would have taken that up 7 projections, so. We might be getting Phoenix at this low, but it's also possible that we go run down to the LRLR down below. I do kind of want to check volume profile. I haven't even looked at that yet today. So let's go ahead and do that. Just get rid of this just temporarily. Yeah, so massive kind of pool above, which kind of fits this narrative. We should at least go up here. There are even any draws on liquidity to the downside. Like there's this, I guess. Still feeling bullish here. We might be getting a low time frame trade to the upside. I don't want to overtrade though. So I'm gonna just chill. I mean, you can make the argument that trade I took was not insanely good. I think it was okay. Yeah, I do think it was okay. This doesn't look bad at all. Yeah, I'm gonna try this.
Order filled.
So stop loss at the low. Let's give it stop loss at the low. I think one off at the data high and then one off at the equal highs. And then break even here. You have 3 minutes.
Stop filled.
All right. I guess that one wasn't that wasn't obvious as well. Hey, how's it going, Simple Gamer? I'm fine, bro. I'm fine. Yeah. Dang, bro, that one wasn't obvious either. It's hard. Now it looks like we're getting something actual that looks more real. We do have market open in 1 minute. I still think we're going to go higher. I think we're going to go run the data high. I think we're going to go to the equal highs. Yeah, there we go. This is the real thing right here. Now I just don't know. Yeah. Feels like I keep forcing trades, I guess. It's hard. It's kind of confusing. It's not easy. Alright, now we have a ton of bullish SMTs. We do end up going running to that LRLR. This did end up being flow state to the downside. This initial idea was correct. That bearish change state was going to take us lower. I'm still thinking that we're bullish though. So I'm just going to be looking for long still. Which means we might need to see, okay, like what other confluences do we have for longs? Hey, Jill, dude, I'm good, man. Just one day at a time. I make mistakes, but I keep going. This is why it is nice to wait for after market open, because you know the market is going to be way more clean. We just swept out that low. I'm still bullish, I'm not going to lie. Below every true open. RTH gap just formed to the upside. We got the data high above. To me, it just seems like still bullish. But I don't know. Any first present for value gaps? Yeah, man, look at all these bullish SMTs. We're getting a reaction off this new day opening gap as well. We're below every true open. Like, I just want to take take a trade up to the data highs, the equal highs, and then eventually maybe even higher. I think we're gonna go higher. Market is very humbling though, as always. I mean, that is a nice data high. Let's look at Forex Factory. What kind of news did we have? We had unemployment claims. Alright, clearly I might be offside, but yeah, dang. I mean, we could still reverse. There's lots of bullish SMTs. I mean, 6 hours still has that CRT. I don't see why he can't still be bullish, but I don't know. Alright, looks like we are going to get an inversion to the upside on the low time frame, maybe. Maybe we already did. "15-second inverse." If we get a dodgy OB here, this is the move, in my opinion. and I'll just take longs again. And this will be on the 32nd. Do we got a 1 minute one? Nah. Like I'm still bullish. Like I've been bullish this whole time. I'm not really gonna change that, honestly. Looking like a pin bar here on the 32nd off this new day opening gap. That actually doesn't look bad, right? We're already retesting this pin bar. So I'll kind of just wait for this to get inversed. But this could be hand of FA right here. Oh, you can't see my screen. Great stuff to see and learn as well. Dude, I'm glad. I'm glad. You guys see how this is a pin bar off a new day opening gap? So this could be real nice here. Alright, we're getting it, we're getting it, we're getting it. Alright, we got it.
Order filled.
I'm entering longs here. Yeah. Stop loss below this. I kind of wanted to have stop loss below the pin bar though, in all honesty. That sucks. That actually
Stop
sucks.
filled.
Dude. I keep getting cooked. It's whatever. Yeah, market's bearish. What the heck? Dude. You know, we ended up getting a rejection of the first percent value up here, which I do think is interesting, right? Like regardless of what you think, the market still interacts. So like for instance, I thought I was bullish, I was wrong. Okay, cool, I'm wrong. The market still interacted with the first percent value gap to the downside, and it's just so fascinating how that plays a role. Because it's gonna do that over and over. I'm still bullish, guys. I don't know what to say. I'm still bullish. This short was just so nice. Now we have another SMT here. I'm obviously not tripping well. But I'm trying. What is going on? Is there some kind of drawn liquidity to the downside? Like, what is going on? We guess you have the RTH gap here. We have this RTH gap. Both of those are valid. Yeah, they're both valid. What about the data high? I feel like data high, equal highs above. They both seem like nice draws in liquidity. Honestly, I think if we get a hand of FA at some point, that could be real nice. 15-second might inverse here. I mean, it might already have, honestly. This is the best trade yet, I would say. We have just the most price action having formed yet. So we might need to wait a little bit longer. Who knows? And if this fifth trade fails, then I'll have to be done for the day. On the TradeAvate account, not the paper trading account. The paper trading account, I mean, they're both paper trading, but I'll have to be done. On the TradingView paper trading account, I have infinite trades. On this paper trading account, I'm treating it like a personal account, and I only have 4 trades. So 4 losses, that is. Yo, this seems like Phoenix right here. Oh man, there must be some reason for this whack dump. It seems like oh man, I am getting cooked. Let's actually just kind of reframe this. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we did end up having a gap here, right? Long time no see, Jake. Yeah, man. should have been. I need to be more consistent, but it is what it is. Guys, I was so offside. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even defend myself right now. I was so offside. You know what though? We gotta learn from it. That's fine. It's fine. But dang, bro, I thought we were gonna go up to these equal highs and data high. That's crazy. It's all right. It's all right. Like literally, you guys just have to realize, like, no, you're never gonna stop being wrong. You're never gonna stop being wrong. You just gotta keep learning. You just gotta keep learning. But it always makes sense. Like it's never not made sense. It always makes sense why what happens the way it does. And I'm not gonna lie, guys. There was that first strike to the downside that was just incredible. If we go to this, the Wednesday first minute for value gap, and then we just look at the change in state off of it. And once again, guys, I really do think my trading style is just taking a whole bunch of trades and letting my winners run and then letting my losers get stopped out. And I don't know, that's just what I think. I'm gonna keep doing that, and might get hate because that means I'm gonna lose a lot. I don't really care, honestly. This is just my trading style. Y'all can hate me for losing, but I think personally, I think losing is the secret to winning. I like just giving myself opportunities and not being scared of them, but that means I'm gonna lose a lot. But look at this, guys. Change in state to the downside off the percent for value gap from Wednesday. This right here, like, it's so interesting because even when you're wrong, the market's still going to respect smart money concepts. It's still going to interact with the market as it would. It just means you're offside. I mean, we still could end up bullish at some point. I don't know. Maybe I'm just obsessed. Maybe I'm just obsessed, guys. But I would like to take this down. I would have taken this down 7 projections, and you can see that would have been so nice. right, finally getting some movement up. Good. We have the first center for value gap from Tuesday now. And then if I take another loss, then I'll be out of bullets. And I'll have to trade on only the TradingView account. NFP week is crazy. I mean, you can't ever blame, in my opinion, you can't blame the market. The market's always right. It's just my opinion, though. Yeah, man, look at this. We ended up getting a change state off the first center for value gap. I don't want to be that guy, but I do think this is maybe the actual point where we reverse here. Once again, data high above. I've been bullish. I've wanted to see longs for a while now. I wish I got a low time frame entry down here, honestly, but I think there'll be a better opportunity, so I'm gonna chill. All this, in my opinion, could end up just being a low resistance later. Then again, maybe it's high resistant, right? I could be so wrong. I accept that I could be wrong. But I don't know. Kind of feels like eventually this should turn low resistant. That's just me. Yeah, pin bar down here. Pin bar entry will probably be the move, actually. Like, you guys have to understand why I've been bullish. Like, just go on the higher time frame and kind of look at the logic, right? This is still a daily gap. Regardless, I know that it looks like it's inversing to the downside now, but it has not closed yet. This is still a daily gap. The market is within this 3-day BPR, and to me, it just seems like higher time frame gap, lower time frame gap, and then at the time it looked like we were getting this sweep and then movement higher, but clearly that's not the case. But oh, you know what I'm interested in now that I'm looking at it is I would love to see within this breaker where we got we got a for value gap and discount. Sorry, I'm going on a little side quest here. Okay, there's nothing obvious. Now we have another bullish SMT, right? And y'all have to realize that I have just been trading on demo. I'm still trading on demo. And I'm so chill with just trading on demo. Like, I don't know. There's something nice about just getting that practice in without ever having to stress about anything. There's something nice about that. And I mean, it's like, if you realistically, guys, if you haven't turned a paper account from $50,000 to $100,000, like, why are we even risking real money in the first place? Like, genuinely, I feel like that should be like a requirement, you know? Like, I'm not gonna be risking real hard money until I've done it for real. You don't go and, I mean, you can't play Major League Baseball until you've played in college baseball, right? You can't just, I feel like you gotta play your league, right? And I feel like once I master the paper market, which is literally just turn a 50K account into 100K, once I do that, I'm gonna probably go back to risking real money. I mean, obviously, I want to risk real money, but I just don't want to lose money. That's the thing, and you have to understand that. That's just where I'm at. I once again, I'm never gonna give up. It's very obvious market moves off of smart money concepts. I just obviously I had the wrong bias today. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even hide that, bro. I can't even hide that. What up, Mayank? How's it going, bro? Good to see you. So, I mean, there's definitely going to be opportunity still. I'm definitely staying on the charts because we will get some more opportunity in whatever case it may be, right? There's going to be opportunities throughout today. I can just tell. It's just one of those days where we're getting a lot of movement. We're getting price actions moving. I think there will be more opportunities. I will be just chilling on the charts, waiting, watching, and yeah. Yeah, we do have this pin bar here, guys. So this is interesting. As BLJ said, we do have this pin bar. This is maybe off a New Day opening gap. And you know what? I kind of actually changed my mind. The 4 trades max is only for my when I have my live account. I can do all the paper trades, as many as I want, on this account as well. I changed my mind about that, actually. I just barely changed my mind about that. Okay. Yeah, so the 4 trades max today is just for the 4 losses max is just on my what's it called? And when I'm trading for real with live money, just so I don't lose infinite money, you know. But for practice, I'm cool with just keeping trading, continuing to trade. Bro, you got so many indicators. It's once again, it's just kind of for me. You guys trade with a clean chart. This is just it's just helping me understand like what key levels exist, the SMTs that form, so I can just see everything faster. That's the only reason. That's literally the only reason. I think we're gonna break out of this, honestly. Okay, I'm trying to lock in here. Where's the do we have a gap here? Yeah, it's a 1 hour gap. Okay, we got something to work with here. Why do you follow the TJR mentor? Bro, he's a good trader. There's period. TJR is a good trader, period. I don't care how many times he loses. It's not about losing. It's about showing up and getting and the fact, the fact that he's just you're never going to be perfect. But the fact that he's transparent shows you guys, and the fact that he's I mean, he has his track record, like, objectively. I think you guys are forgetting how normal it is for good traders to just lose a lot. It is so normal. It is so normal. And if people don't show that, that means they're lying and hiding. Outside bar spotted? Heck yeah, bro. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm still leaning bullish here. I think we're going to get some kind of movement. I'm wondering, we do have this 1 hour for value gap. Like I said, we have the RTH gap above. There's still that data high from 8:30. So theoretically, you could get a fat trade off of this if you ended up targeting this data high, which is definitely a possibility. Like, I don't think there's any reason to say that we cannot reverse all the way up to that data high. And once again, the RTH gap above as well. What time frame are you looking at the outside bar? I'm kind of waiting for time and price to align a little better here. I'm just kind of being patient. I want to see something that makes a lot of sense to me because honestly, it's very possible. Who knows? If the market really wants to, it might just continue to run down and chop out this LRLR as well, right? This is very possible. Honestly, maybe even likely. This might even be likely. We're getting clear displacement to the downside. I might even need a short. I'm not even going to lie. Like, it is super bearish here. 15-second. Nice. Yeah, like you have like sometimes when the market is getting this crazy displacement, you do have to wonder like what is going on and like for what reason and why. And one reason is maybe we do attack this LRLR down here. So, hey, what up, Ayash? Or yeah, Ayashi. How's it going, bro? We're just chilling. Like I wanted to be bullish today, guys, because the data high above, it's obviously that's kind of like a go-to draw on liquidity. Plus, we also had the RTH gap formed to the upside, so kind of got cooked on that, and we also had equal highs above as well. So all valid for, but I did get a little cooked. It's okay. Like I'm just trying my best, showing up. You guys have to realize, like I said, like a couple minutes ago, like good trading is actually showing those losses because you're never not going to be a trader that loses. Like every single good profitable trader loses. It's the reality of it. But anyway, we have this first presented for value from all the way on Tuesday. Actually, you know what? I actually really like possibly trying to take a change of state off of this. I might try this again. Right, we just swept out the low. We've already kind of inversed this. We just took this true open. Then again, like you do have to be objective and say, wait, can you please give a hint about ETH USDT and lots of love from Nepal? I can't right now, but later on today, yes, 100%. I'm just in the middle of trying to live trade here. Yeah, because the problem is, guys, like I could long, but the drawn liquidity could actually be these LRLR lows here. Might even be likely, honestly. I might even try that actually. We might actually reject this for center for value gap here. We're getting bearish SMTs. We're obviously going lower for some reason. Yeah, I kind of like this idea of, you know what, we might just continue to go down to this LRLR, maybe even this LRLR. It's obviously super bearish. I could have taken that IFG off of it. I mean, this change in state was probably the one. Also this. Anyway, it's chilling. Now we've kind of taken that low. I don't know. I'm not as interested in trying to short. It's complicated, you know. Like I can't just chase. You know what's actually going on the high? Hey, what up, Medblock? How's it going? What's actually going on in the higher time frame is the fact that we are using the same void again. The same exact void that we've been using is being used again. This is crazy, actually. Have you thought about scalping instead, Jake? You mean like low time frame micro scalping? Like, yeah, of course. That's kind of what I do, honestly. You know, when you look at how the market interacted with this new day opening gap, it makes a lot of sense actually why we actually continue lower here, because we just ended up filling it, rejecting it to the downside. Yeah, I feel like I am kind of my trading personality is kind of low time frame anyway. That's just me. I don't know. Hey, we just got a. What is this? What is this anyway? This is True Week Open. What is this? Oh yeah, we just took last week's True Week Open. Wait, what? Not last week's. This week's. It's from this week. Yeah. I don't know if that's gonna mean anything. You think the market would go lower before it'll create a bounce for a lower high? Right now, we're in this interesting situation where, you know, we're rejecting this higher time frame weekly void, or this weekly new week opening gap. It's a huge. And when you look at the market like this, exactly, yeah, exactly. BLJ, I'm the same exact way, and that's exactly what I'm slowly trending towards over time. Is just allowing myself all these multiple opportunities. And oh, you mean with lower RR? Yeah, for me, I think it's just I like just giving myself a ton of opportunity and accepting losses and then learning as much as possible, because from my perspective, a lot of people say there's not opportunity, but in my opinion, there's opportunity all the time. And so with that in mind, why not give myself a lot of different trades and a lot of different opportunities, and then learn from all of them? And why restrict myself, right? Because if I'm seeing them, why am I letting other people tell me what I can or can't do? So. Okay, but to answer Ralph's question, yeah, so basically right now we have this void, and you can kind of see how the market interacts with it, right? We come fill it, and then boom, lower. Fill it. To me, this is kind of the same thing where we filled it, and we're rejecting it. And you can maybe make the case we have a, let's see, 1 hour change in state off of it or something. But actually, you know, it's possible that we actually soup this here. Looks actually like kind of like we're getting some kind of lower time frame sweep breaker structure. Actually, wait, are these equal lows? Low key, these are equal lows. Weren't these the equal lows from the other day? I'm pretty sure these were the equal lows from the other day, right? Oh, yeah, these were the equal lows. These were those equal lows that were super obvious that we all wanted. So, yeah, we're obviously getting a liquidity sweep breaker structure here. Okay, so this is the reversal. I honestly, I really like this. I think this is going to be where we reverse. We have those. Remember those equal lows from Tuesday I talked about? Dodgy was talking about, and then he was like, if you guys took this trade and you guys ignored these equal lows, you're dumb. You remember that? It's the same equal lows. These are really nice equal lows. So I think this is a really nice strong liquidity to expect a reversal off of, honestly. And with that in mind, I might want to see, you know, we obviously are getting a sweep break a structure here. We took True Week Open. And this is also 10 a.m., so it makes sense in terms of time, right? 10 a.m. reversal. So it's possible that this fair value gap right here in deep discount ends up holding. I'm just kind of outlining possibilities. I don't really know, like I said, but y'all can tell me what y'all think as well. Or maybe this fair value gap is the one that ends up holding, honestly. Nah, actually that kind of makes more sense, right? 30-second FVG's holding here. So 1 minute change in state, we got a 15-minute gap. I like this 15-minute gap right here. Actually, you can mark this whole thing out. So I like 1 minute change in state. So I'm a little late to this. I'm a little late to the party, but I do think this is a 1 minute change in state off this 15-minute gap. Yeah, man, we took true week open as well. That is super nice confluence to see that. Yeah, I'm thinking possible 2022 model. If not probable, right? And you can see how the true week open got taken, which is super nice. Do you trade live every single day? Yeah, well, I try to. Obviously, I missed trading live the past 2 days, and that's on me. But I genuinely do try and trade every single day. It's my what I'm supposed to do. Like, it is. We did inverse this here on the 4 minute and the 3 minute as well. And guys, it's okay that we're like, at least maybe you guys caught the 2022 model with this 30-second for value gap. That's all. Like, I didn't catch it, but maybe you did. But there will be another opportunity. There always is. Like, if you miss it, the 2022 model, there's always something else. Like, there's some kind of inversion to the upside, that whatever it is, right? The fact that we're ahead of the curve, we see the buy model forming. There will be another opportunity here, so I'm chilling. I kind of have a pretty good idea of what I'm thinking now. It's not like maybe, like, I'm pretty sure this is I mean, obviously I never know for sure, but to me it's looking like pretty obvious we're getting displacement to the upside here, and that's a 2022 model. That's just kind of what I'm thinking, though. Let me know what y'all think. We obviously took true week open. I think that was a really nice confluence. When's the next true open going to be? $10.52 is 90-minute. Oh, you know what, guys? This is actually such a sick 2022 model, because look at this. We have the 90-minute true open, and look where the entry is. The entry is actually right below the 90-minute true open. I love when stuff like that happens. Hold up. Let me charge my phone. Hold up. Not charge my phone. Charge my laptop. What's my take on the market right now? I'd have to look at the higher time frame, bro. Like, I don't know. I'm not really able to answer it on the spot unless I kind of, like, take a look at the chart and actually look around. I haven't done that in a while because a lot of it does depend from on the higher time frame. My favorite thing to look at is those data wicks on the high time frame. Like if there's some kind of news event, I like looking at that. And this charger is not working with my laptop, so that's not the one I need. Okay, hang on a second, guys. Whoops. Sorry, guys. I gotta go find this. Shoot, where is it? Yeah, because I have two chargers for my laptop, and yesterday I left my charger, so I have to find my other one. Sorry guys, this is super boring, and I'm supposed to be trading. We're obviously getting something. This one's really not working, huh? What the heck? Oh, here we go. This one should be it. Okay, phew. That was honestly, yeah, I was worried about that for a second, but okay. Cool. Probably ended, I'm not gonna lie, because I definitely lost connection.